Hi, so Dr. Sarah here
Dr. Melissa.
from Inspired Chiropractic and Wellness in Lakewood, Ohio, and we just wanted to talk to you about why we're so excited about this Women's Hormone Mastermind we're starting on June 20th. So I still remember, years ago now? That we started thinking of this mastermind idea.
Mm-hmm.
And what were we kind of like, talk about what we were like dreaming about at that time.
I think we just thought about how to reach a bigger population with what we do, and how can we talk to more women and men at once, and how can we really share on a more broad spectrum everything with functional medicine without making them do an intense thing with us and a one-on-one, and how can we kind of let them ease into it but also learn probably exponentially more than they even would.
It's like when you go on your own journey in the office with us, it's really special. It's a little more expensive, which we don't have a lot of control over, really, but it literally transforms people's lives, and we go on this intimate journey just like it's all about you, and that's so valuable. But then we were like, what if we could pack everything about women's health, like pelvic floor, like hormones throughout the ages, like fertility, like perimenopausal, like tie in your symptoms, look at stress, and really give you tips on how to handle your stress. Did I already say pelvic floor? Mm-hmm. Even sexual vitality in women, I think, is something that's not discussed that much. Everything. I mean, nutrition. I mean, exercising for your cycle. I don't think there's anything we left out.
No, and a lot of women don't know how to plan for pregnancy, plan for menopause. They don't know what's next.
We get to a place where we're struggling, have painful periods or no period, or we're trying and we're feeling like we're failures and we're having all these interventions before we even consider honoring natural cycles and healing from the inside out. What all talk about the different so gut can be tied to hormones.
A lot of it can be GI, or it can be when you don't know what's going on with your blood. Let's just say you do have some nutrient deficiencies. That can be hormonal, and that's so simple. And a lot of that comes from food. I mean, we see so many people that don't eat enough, and what they're eating isn't, nutritious. But gut is really, really tied together. Also immune system. I mean, if your body's fighting a battle all the time that you don't know about, your hormones are not going to function.
Even inflammation. What is it? How can you tell? Where do you notice it in your body? How do we solve it? It's this buzzword, but I think we just want to really get honest with you. Really tell you the truth. Just get really practical and share openly in a group of women. So you're not stranded on a lonely hormone island, which is I think how we feel so much.
And not to mention, you're going to see your hormones during this mastermind. So it's not just a broad, the population might have high estrogen. We're going to actually test your hormones. So it will be personalized. Even though it's a group setting, you are going to get your hormone results, and they will be analyzed by us together.
And it's your estrogens, your progesterones, your testosterones, your cortisol, free and total, and indirect and direct, and how they break down, your melatonin levels, gut markers for inflammation, B12 and B6 markers, neuroinflammatory markers. That means is your brain actually driving you nuts, and is that validating? I mean, so many things are included. And that alone we could talk about for 3 months, but we're going to pile all this in with a replay available on your time. And I just think it's going to be, I get tingles because when I think of what's really going to happen in this group of women over this these next 3 months or so, I just can hardly believe it. So I really hope we see you guys in there. I'm excited.
Yes, and let us know if you have questions.
We're happy to help.